Why Christians Still Struggle with Sin. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most raw and relatable passages in the Bible. Romans chapter 7, verses 15 to 25. Get ready, because this is about to hit home. Ever feel like you're stuck in a never-ending battle with yourself? Like you know what's right, but you keep doing what's wrong? Yeah, me too. Paul totally gets it, and he lays it all out in Romans chapter 7. Let's kick things off with Romans chapter 715. I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do I do not do, but what I hate I do. Whoa, talk about a gut punch. Paul's basically saying, I'm a mess, I'm trying to do good, but I keep messing up. Can anyone relate? I know I can. This isn't just some casual confession. It's a cry from the heart. Paul is wrestling with his sinful nature. He knows the law, he wants to obey it, but there's this internal force pulling him the other way. It's like a constant tug of war inside your soul. You're trying to move forward, but you're held back by the other side of the rope. Now check out verses 16 and 17. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me. Paul acknowledges that the law is good. He sees that it sets a perfect standard. It's not the law's fault that he can't measure up. It's the sin that's deeply rooted in him. Paul isn't making excuses here. He's not saying, oh well, I can't help it. He's identifying the real problem. Sin. It's like a parasite inside him, corrupting his desires and actions. This shows us that our struggles aren't just on the surface. They go deep, all the way to the core of who we are. Verses 18 to 20 drive this point home. For I know that good itself does not dwell in me, that is, in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do this I keep on doing. Now if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. Paul is laying bare his inability to overcome sin on his own. He admits that his sinful nature can't produce good. It's a sobering realization, but also incredibly freeing, because it makes us look outside ourselves for help. We need something more, someone greater, to break free from this cycle. Let's move on to verses 21 to 23. So I find this law at work. Although I want to do good, evil is right there with me. For in my inner being I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind, and making me a prisoner of the law of sin. At work within me, Paul describes the war inside him. He loves God's law in his mind, but his body is enslaved to sin. It's a constant war, a relentless struggle. Have you felt this before? Wanting to please God, but feeling temptation dragging you down? This is the Christian life. Now verse 24. What a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this body of death? This is Paul's cry for help. He's desperate, overwhelmed by his sin. He feels trapped. He can't escape on his own. And we've all been there. We need a rescuer. Now verse 25. Thanks be to God through Jesus Christ our Lord. So then, I myself in my mind am a slave to God's law, but in my sinful nature, a slave to the law of sin. Here's the turning point. Paul gives thanks to God through Jesus Christ. Deliverance doesn't come from himself. It comes through Jesus. Even in the struggle, he knows he's been rescued. This is the hope of the gospel. We strive to obey, but we still struggle, and that's why we need grace every single day. Romans chapter 7 is not a comfortable chapter. It's messy, it's raw, but it's real, and it gives us hope. You're not alone in your fight. God's grace is bigger than your sin. Jesus is the one who rescues you from this body of death. Hold on to that hope. Keep fighting the good fight, and trust in Jesus. If this message spoke to you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more Bible deep dives and encouragement. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.